Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm going to do a craft with me because this is what I'm doing now. Okay, and I'm quite keen to be going on with it. Okay, so I needed to put up a video. I haven't been on it for a while, but I have got all my bits and pieces out because I want to do some crazy patchwork, which is one of my very favourite things to do, and I think I'll be doing this for quite a while now, for time to time anyway. Like, you know, I want to get back into doing it. That and some slow stitching, because I really enjoy my embroidery, and if I can sit here at my table, I can show you so much from where I am, because I have this good space that I like to sit in, and I can sit here and do this all day. Okay, so I've got a piece here that I've done in the last, did it yesterday, and got it ready to make, and it's a piece that is got a piece of tape measure here, 10 inches by 9, and I'm going to make this into a bag. It's what my end result will be. Now I can show you how to put it together, but I haven't. I'll give you the general idea, and then we'll get the iron fixed up in a good place where I can show you. Just going to get a couple of pieces of fabric here and give you a little idea on how I put it together, because I wanted to do this. Hubby's out in the garden working, so I thought I'd come on and do this while it's, you know, I'm not talking while he's trying to concentrate on reading or whatever. So what you need to do first off is you get a piece of, and this is going to show you on a tiny scale, because it's, you know, going to be like a very not a very good show and tell, but so we've got a piece to start with. That's your base, right? You need a base piece. Now I use calico. I might just take this out a little tiny bit. There we go. I use calico so I can, but you can use whatever you like. You need something that's thin. You don't want something too heavy, because you're going to be sewing through it directly. Now, you can either do this by machine or by hand, and I'm going to do this by hand because scissors, let me see, I could use these, I suppose, because a bigger pair would be handy at the moment. I can't reach them, they're behind the tripod. So we need a base piece to start with, right? And you usually start out with something that's not... so this is going to be a small bit, okay? So you could probably make a purse or something out of this bit and put it all together eventually. Well, I can show you how to make this, but I need to say to you to iron, because you need to iron. But so you got your base piece there, okay? And you're going to put that down. Now what you need to do, this is pieces of fabric, of course. Things that you like to go together. These colours, I love all these colours. So we're going to put these together, okay? So we'll show you how to do this, because I can press it down anyway. But it's a small piece of fabric. This is small. Now if you were doing a bigger piece and you had thicker fabric, you probably need to iron it, which you probably do iron anyway. So if you don't do what I do now, look, because it's just a bit difficult for me to do the ironing while I'm here talking to you. So, because each piece is going to have a crease that you probably could iron, but we're not going to this morning, righto. So I want to, that's me bead needle, you don't need that now. I'll get a nice needle. I need something that's got a good, I hope this is good shot that we're in here, because I'll be very disappointed if I sit here and do this and then it's not showing up very good. You need something that's really nice to hold on to, a good needle, and something with a fair size eye, so you can see what you're doing. I've had all this stuff around me here for quite a while and now I couldn't find it. So we're going to need a bit of cotton, of course. So we just do this as we go, right? To put your get your back piece together, right? So we're going to sew this bit first. Sorry about that, I always lick my fingers, which is not a good idea because in the long run that makes the thing thick, which I've already often said. Okay, now you can either do by hand or machine, but we need to line this up here. And I'm going to just cut that a little bit straighter. Okay. So it's really cold. It's really cold again. I don't believe it. It's just got really cold. Now make sure you can see this underneath piece too, that you've got them lined up really straight here. And then you just need to put a knot in your cotton, of course, and come through from the back. And we're just going to do some stab stitches along here, okay? Now, I have done this crazy patchwork thing. It was probably the first thing I started doing seriously before. I used to do a lot of craft stuff over the years, but this was probably the first thing that I started doing. Ouch, that was my finger. Try not to do that yourself. Just have a quick check on that and make sure there's no blood. We don't want that to happen. Yeah, so this was one of the first things that I started doing a few years ago now. After that, on a regular basis, like I was doing it all the time because I just love doing it. And over the years, I have collected up so much stuff to work with to do it, and just not got back into it, you know. Used to make heaps of things all the time. Well, mostly bags. I did a lot of bags, gypsy style ones, which I will do I'll be doing a few bits and pieces to show you. So we'll get to that. So we do a couple of good end and off stitches and just cut that off. And so we'll turn that over there like so, and you must press that down, okay? I'm going to push it like this. I'm going to press it down by hand because it's going to be stitched anyway. So now I'm going to cut this off along here to level that off. And here would come in handy the big pair of scissors, which I don't know what I was thinking about, but I've been using these ones quite a bit this morning, so I'm just going to have a mouthful of my coffee because we're still only up to coffee time. Yeah, it's early in the day. Oh, look at me cup. I'll show you. It's got this dear little... Is it an ostrich or emu? I can't think what it could be now. It's one of the two. I hope you can see this. You'll be able to. I can see what I'm doing, so maybe you can. So that bit goes like so, okay? So your next piece is going to come down along here, or you can go along here to decide which way you want to put it. Now, I'm making this nearly with these pieces I've got left from the other bit I did, so that's all right. So this piece here, we can join on to there. Okay? You don't have to worry about which way you put it on. All right? The way I've showed you before to do this was my strange idea, sort of thing. It doesn't matter which way you put it together. I mean, there is a way that people that have been doing this for years, I suppose, or whatever, there's a way to put crazy patchwork together, just like there's a way to put most things together. But if this is called crazy patchwork, well, I can't see why you can't just do it how you want to. You can't see what I'm doing here because I'm hiding down under that there, aren't I now? That's not good. Oh dear, we're having technical difficulties again. Should have asked my technical support to turn the other light on for me, but I think we should be okay. So I'm just doing stab stitches again across this one. Actually, I'm back stitching this. I don't know why, but I am. it doesn't matter. That means you go back behind that stitch, put there. Now this is a really good video for people who are beginning, and it's also good for people that don't, that can do all this sort of thing, but just want to have a look at, see, I suppose, how I do it, because I don't know. Everybody's got different ideas on what they do, how they put things together. This is just my take on it. Mind you, other people would do it the same as well, so you just love this piece. I do love this piece of fabric. It's a bit of retro, I'd say, because it's probably very old, but I just absolutely love the colour and the design in it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It'd be good if I could see what you could see. Maybe I could. Anyway, that's alright, I guess. I can sort of see it. If it doesn't come out well, you won't see the video if this doesn't work. So you can see what I'm doing. Maybe if I put I might get the tripod up behind me next time. Just, you know, so instead of sitting it next to me where I got it, because I probably can't see them because of my hands. It might be in the road. Right, I need to get it. These camera ideas, got to be, you know, have to be more of a technician, I think. The camera right. So I'm going to take that across as far as it'll go, because you know what, you can always take it undone. This will make a good cover for journals too, I reckon, so I might do a few of those. I'm thinking about it anyway. Okay, so that bit there's come off. Wait a minute. Because of where the little design hole is. The whole thing's come. It doesn't matter though, because I'm gonna. And there's always something that you can cover it over with. So just go to the back and put a little knot on there. Okay. Right. There you go, see? Now if I had the iron switched on, I could press that down and that would hold it really good for me to go to the next piece that I wanted to put on. So I'm just going to actually pin that down there so I can make sure, because what you want to do is make sure that it's all nice and flat, you know. And I'm not saying that I'm clever, but hopefully I can do it so keep it nice and flat. I might not cut that off just yet because I want to put another piece going this way. Look at this, it's all these bits I cut off. Do I want it like that or like that? Let's see, this way. And it's going to go across all these, across this bit here, which I need to keep flat. So you iron yours, okay? Keep your iron next to you and iron yours. I had mine yesterday on when I was doing that other piece. And you just keep going around and around and around. And get more. Oh no, I don't need more thread, I'm right. Just make a knot in the back of it. Now when you do this, you'll build on a piece of iron-on interfacing. Will go on the back of it. So that makes everything stay where it's supposed to. Now I'm gonna try and get it along straight by this part here, so it'll be, you know, you want it nice along there, so we're going to straighten that bit along there, and then I can cut that bit off when I do that. So when you're doing this, make sure that you've got the wrong side of your top piece of fabric facing you, so when you turn it over you have the right side up. Okay, there you go. Haven't got anything exciting to talk about. Only the fact that I'm really keen to get into doing this, really keen. I'm starting to get a little bit, I don't know, our mojo just takes off on us sometimes, doesn't it? But mine went this direction. My mojo decided that we wanted to do this for a while, do a bit of sewing. I sewed every day for years, and I've missed it really much, I have. Well, not every day, but pretty close to it for quite some time. Now, so we've got to keep it going straight, so it doesn't matter if it's not exactly along there, because I haven't took a lot of done a lot of trimming off. Now, if you were doing this on the sewing machine, it'd go a lot quicker, but my reasoning is I'd rather be doing it this way, because then I can do it wherever I want to go, you know, wherever I want to be at to do it, can't I? And you can't see what I'm doing because my hand's in the way. Well, that's really handy, isn't it? Handy, Sonya. Right. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. Just give me a couple of seconds while I fix this, and then I'm going to put that camera somewhere else, I think. I'll just get to the end of here. Well, I'm just doing my stab stitches anyway, so you can't miss too much. We're just doing some stab stitches. Okay. So I was doing a couple of challenges. I can't see myself doing much more with the one that Karen sent me, because she's not very well. And I have just done something to my shoulder, and I'm not happy, because I can't believe it. I just don't. I was sitting here yesterday trying to wind some threads, and my arm was just, on the left one it is, it wasn't on, it was winding, it was just sitting there hanging onto the bobbin thing, but it was not happy at all. So I've got to try and, I'll be limiting what I can do with that now for a little while till that gets better. Last time I did it, I think it took 3 months for it to heal, and that didn't impress me at all. Now I'm just going to cut up along here, if you can see what I'm doing here, to turn this back like so, right? But I'm going to trim now a little bit. You just be careful you don't want to cut your base piece. I just want to trim this up here now so it's a little bit more straight. That's not very good English. It's a bit straight, isn't it? Righto. And then, of course, you would just push that back and iron that down, okay? So you want to be ironing all the time that you're doing it. Well, so now I want to take a piece. I guess I can keep showing you how to do this, because I really want you to know what's going on. So this here, we're going to have level with that there, right? So we're going to have to cut this bit off here. And go like this. Okay. Hang on. Be right easier. When you do yours, get a little bit bigger pair of scissors. These are me fussy cutting scissors, actually. They are my fussy cutting scissors. I took all my scrapbooking sort of stuff out of here yesterday, so I could do, not scrapbooking, but journaling and whatever stuff out of the room here, so I could do a bit of this. Can't have everything here, it takes up too much space. Alright, so now you'd press that down with your iron, okay? You can't see what I'm doing. Yeah. Not helpful at all, this. So you have to press it all. There's me and me tummy and everything else. But you can't do it without seeing something. Right. So now I'm going to put a piece across there, I think. Next, maybe. Yep. Piece across there. Find that piece. Wait a minute. Get a piece over here. I've got more of that. Some of this. So don't be panicked, because I'm just here, okay? Don't be panic. Hope you can hear me. I'm not very far away. It's got my head. I'm down in the corner. Not in the corner, I'm just at the side of my chair. I've got a bag of fabrics there, so I've got this piece here that come off the other one. I've got that piece there that come off the other one. I had put a piece of lace on it as well. Won't matter if they're the same, it does not matter at all, okay? Right. Right now, I've got a lot of stuff to show you, so it's really good. Very exciting for me. Anyway, now, where's this piece now here? I try to cover up my clothes so you can see the actual bit that we're working on instead of my trousers. One lady said she was trying to see what my pants look like. There you go. And my top, I don't know if you're watching it, she said to me before, she was trying to see what my trousers looked like because she thought they looked good, the colour. And I do love my trousers. I absolutely love coloured things, so right, so that's going to go there, and if it turns up it will not fit right to the corner because that's what we're looking at. Actually it will, yes it will, because I'm not doing this probably straight as I should. Will it go? Yes. So I'm going to put this this piece now along here, like so. I told you I was going to move this camera, didn't I? Sorry about the view that you got then. That was really scary for you. Okay, so let's try and put this here. Got a container of sequences there. About me fat arms and things. Okay, I wonder if you can see what I'm doing now. I don't know. This is not very, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'm sewing. Let's just give it a look for a minute and see. Where's my needle? Here's my needle and cotton. And this bit of cotton. You know what, I'm going to have to keep going with this even if you can't see it very good, because if I stop I'm going to have to put two lots up, and that's going to be scary, so I can't stop and look. I've got to keep on going, don't I? See how it gets there. Righto, so we're going to come across here to, I'm going to cut this piece off so that's straight, and take this piece from there to there, which I need this to be straight too. Be a really good idea. Give me a second. Oops. Sorry if I bumped the camera too much. Where's the other pair of scissors? There they are. This pair, they're a bit bigger but not much. Maybe they'll cut a bit straighter. I stabbed myself and did that hurt. It's a stinging pain. Right. And I go up here, so I've got to end it straight. Now these are pieces of cotton fabric that I've been using. This one is, but I think, excuse me, this is a synthetic. I don't know what exactly it is, but it's, I've got some idea of most things, but I don't know what this sort of stuff is. Actually, you know what it was? It was a serviette thing. That's not going to fit up there, Sonia. That's not going to fit. So how about we put it on this part here? Put it across this part. Okay. And we put it across here. I'm going to work out these camera angles. So I'm going to show you how to do some stitching and some decorating on them. On your piece. Probably still can't see this either because it's, well, we're doing some stab stitching. I guess when I get around to fixing this camera up so it's above, it needs to come down on it this way, doesn't it? Yes, it needs to point down so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so therefore the tripod's going to have to be up high. Hello, we'll do that. I'll do a bit more on this for a while though, and then I'm going to try and see if I can aim it down so we can show you how it's finishing. Okay. We'll show you how we're going to work on it. So we're going to have to work on it, but we're going to probably be doing more work on that other one as well, because I'll have two, so I can do. But the thing is, I need to have different colours for you to see what different designs are going to look like, you know, for your own self, so you can see what I'm going to put on it. And this one here would make a good, I suppose if I did it like that, it'd make a good journal cover, wouldn't it? If I nipped that across off there, then it'd be 7.5 by 5.5. So that'd be what we need to do. There, you want to get rid of that bit there, Sonya. You can make a journal cover out of this, okay? Well, the front of it, right? So the back piece that you would do, what we'd do with it, we would get the piece, the cover of the journal, right, or the book, whatever you want to cover, and you would cut out a piece of material that actually covered the journal. You'd cover the journal first, and then you would put that on the top, this piece that we're going to finish, all right, that we're working on. We're going to put this on the top of a journal, you know, we will. Yep. I haven't actually made a full one yet, but oh well, that's what I'm going to use it for, this one. So you can do whatever you want to with it though. You're alright, you can make a purse out of it, and I got this coiled up really well and truly, didn't I? But you know what, you can still just keep going, because it's going to, it'll be fine, alright? Just keep stitching. Nobody's going to be able to see what it is. If you've got a knot there, just hold it in better too. Do a couple of back stitches and just cut that off there. Righto. So now we've got that bit. And we're going along really well here, aren't we? So we need to press that out so it's perfectly straight, or preferably straight. And then we're going to cut this piece here. See, this is where you probably need to iron, because you need to have that down flat. So you can, I cut this off here. I might turn this off, go and iron this down flat, and come back on and show you another part, okay? To keep going and get ourselves this camera above us instead of down next to us. I think we'll get it up above what I'm doing so you can see it a bit better. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll come back in a minute when I sort out my camera angle. Okay, thank you everybody. Bye bye.